let's talk about something that's always been on my mind. Who is the better rapper slash artist between two of my favourite artists? Is it the rap god himself, or is it everyone's favourite rapper Kendrick Lamar? Today I decided to break down who's actually the better rapper when it comes to flow, influence on society, popularity, and overall artistry. As always, if you disagree with any of my takes, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, first off, we know that Eminem and Kendrick Lamar both have unique flows, but their approaches differ significantly. Eminem's flow is often relentless, with tight internal rhyme schemes and rapid-fire precision. A great example is Forgot About Dre, where his delivery is crisp, aggressive, and perfectly in sync with the beat. His ability to maintain clarity at high speeds while weaving in complex rhyme structures is almost mechanical in its precision. Kendrick, on the other hand, treats his voice like an instrument. Listen to Untitled 7, where he shifts his cadence mid-verse, stretching syllables and playing with pauses in ways that make the beat feel alive. Unlike Eminem, who often bulldozes through tracks with sheer technical ability, Kendrick is more unpredictable, using pauses, whispers, and layered vocal effects to create mood and tension. So if you're looking at technical speed and flow of his rhymes, then Eminem has the edge. But if you appreciate vocal experimentation and overall delivery of the idea, Kendrick takes this one. Eminem is a master of rhyme density. His ability to stack syllables together and create intricate wordplay is unmatched. Take The Way I Am, where he uses multi-syllabic rhymes to create a relentless and hypnotic effect. His lyricism is often focused on word manipulation, humor, and shock value, making him a lyrical technician. Kendrick, however, is more focused on conceptual wordplay. For example, in Fear, he raps from multiple perspectives, his mother warning him as a child, himself at 17 fearing gang violence, and as an adult fearing failure, all while using repetition to reinforce his message. His wordplay often carries layers of meaning that require multiple listens to unpack. So if we are talking about the general lyricism of his music, Kendrick easily takes this it. And for wordplay, both of this artists carry a great amount of talent, so in this area both of them gain a point. Eminem is fantastic at first-person storytelling. I mean, songs like Cleaning Out My Closet is a prime example of how he takes personal pain and turns it into a vivid narrative. His ability to make the listener feel his emotions, whether it's anger or sadness, is one of his greatest strengths. Kendrick, however, excels at world building, because if you see, for instance, in Duckworth, he tells the true story of how his father's brief encounter with Top Dog could have changed his fate entirely. His storytelling was very cinematic, to say the least. He connects seemingly unrelated events to paint a bigger picture, often reflecting on fate, morality, and systemic struggles. So, because of this, while Eminem is a master of personal narratives, Kendrick operates on a larger scale, creating interconnected stories that unfold across entire albums. Okay, so moving on to their versatility, Eminem has shown this side of his strength by shifting between horrorcore like Kim and introspective tracks like Beautiful, and even pop-friendly hits like Love the Way You Lie. However, he generally sticks to a specific sound, built around high-energy production and rapid rapping. Kendrick, on the other hand, reinvents his sound entirely with each album. Compare the jazz-heavy To Pimp a Butterfly to the modern, bass-heavy production on Damn. They sound like two different artists. His ability to adapt without losing his identity makes him one of the most sonically diverse rappers ever. So in this criteria, I have to give the edge to Kendrick, because it's just so obvious to see who is the better one in this. Now, if we are comparing the influence they had, Eminem has shattered industry barriers, proving that a white rapper could not only exist in hip-hop, but dominate it. He inspired a wave of technical rappers, like Logic and Joyner Lucas, and made rap more globally mainstream. But Kendrick's influence is more in the cultural and artistic way. He's inspired socially conscious artists like J. Cole and elevated hip-hop as an art form. While Eminem changed the game commercially, Kendrick reshaped the conversation about what hip-hop can be. So I would say Kendrick had a more meaningful impact, giving him the edge. Lastly, I want to talk about the popularity they had. In Eminem's case, he is one of the highest selling artists of all time. Songs like Lose Yourself and Without Me are still streamed worldwide to this day, and his name alone carries weight across multiple generations, making his commercial success undeniable. However, Kendrick, while massively successful, doesn't chase mainstream appeal. His albums are critically acclaimed and influential, but he doesn't release music as frequently as Eminem. While he may not outsell Eminem, his cultural relevance and critical impact make him just as significant in the grand scheme of hip-hop. Alright, that's a wrap for today's video. If you've got a different take or something to add, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.